Alright, I hope you enjoyed this little sequence I created with the Osmo Action 3. Everything was shot handheld with a DJI color profile, and each shot was manually exposed. I tried to keep the exposure value between 0.0 and plus 0.3. Also, I used the Freewheel ND filters with a maximum shutter speed of 1/200 for some shots to get a decent amount of motion blur in the image, while still getting good results from rock-steady stabilization. Even though I had never graded DJI Osmo Action 3 DJI-like footage before, it was fairly simple. I just increased the contrast and saturation. I didn't have to correct the white balance because I locked it in camera, and to my surprise, the colors on this camera are very accurate, especially when compared to the GoPro Hero 11 or Hero 10. Then to add some style to the image, I shifted the blues to teal, the greens to yellows, and the yellows to oranges. With all of that said, I must confess that I don't really enjoy using the DJI Osmo Action 3. To begin with, you lack the exposure lock / spot metering feature found on GoPro cameras, which allows you to quickly lock the exposure. So in comparison to pretty much any GoPro camera, it will take you much longer to properly expose your shot on the Osmo Action 3. The camera then frequently froze when I changed the exposure. It simply would not respond to any exposure changes I made with the shutter speed or ISO until I rebooted it. So imagine this, you go to a beautiful location and you want to quickly expose your shot with the Osmo Action 3. You try to change the ISO or the shutter speed, but the camera does not respond to these exposure changes until you reboot the camera. It's extremely irritating, and it happened to me so many times. Finally, this camera's image quality is just disappointing. I'm not sure what it is, but this camera has a cheap look to it. It could be the aerodynamic range or something I'm doing wrong, but the image quality on the DJI Osmo Action 3 is nowhere near that of the GoPro Hero 11 or even the GoPro Hero 10. Simply because of that, I would recommend buying the GoPro Hero 10 over the DJI Osmo Action 3. Both are priced similarly. Thank you for watching, and audio.com is currently running a special Cyber Monday promotion. I will leave a link down below if you want to check out the details. Bye.